APA-style in-text citations, APA-style 7th edition. In-text citations are included in your paper to give credit to the authors of the sources you are quoting and paraphrasing in your writing. The in-text citations refer to a corresponding reference list entry to the source that is listed on your references page. An in-text citation requires the last name of the authors, publication year, and page number where the information can be found. In-text citations can be formatted as a parenthetical in-text citation, where the in-text citation is put in parentheses at the end of the quote or paraphrase, or as part of the narrative where the authors' names are introduced as part of the sentence. This is an example of a paraphrase from a source with 3 authors. In this example, the in-text citation is introduced as part of the narrative. When a source has 3 or more authors, provide only the first author's last name, followed by et al. To indicate that there are multiple authors for the source. After the author's name, put the publication year in parentheses. At the end of the paraphrase, in parentheses, provide the page number where this information can be found in the source. Put the abbreviation P period before the page number. The punctuation for the sentence always comes after the closing parentheses for the in-text citation. Here is the same paraphrase with a parenthetical in-text citation to the source. The in-text citation is contained within parentheses. Separate the author's name, publication year, and page numbers with commas. The punctuation for the sentence always comes after the closing parentheses for the in-text citation. Here is the reference list entry for this source on the references page. In the reference list entry for this source, all of the authors' names are listed. This next example is a quote from a book chapter with 2 authors. In this example, the in-text citation is being introduced as part of the narrative. Separate the authors' last names with the word and. After the authors' last names, put the publication year in parentheses. At the end of the quote, in parentheses, provide the page number where the quote can be found in the source. Put the punctuation for the sentence after the closing parentheses for the in-text citation. Here is the same quote with a parenthetical in-text citation to the source. The in-text citation is contained within parentheses. When you have 2 authors, put an ampersand between their names if you are using a parenthetical in-text citation. Provide the publication year after the author's names and then provide the page number from the source where this quote can be found. Separate the author's names, publication year, and page numbers with commas. Here is the reference list entry for this source on the references page. The last example is of a quote from a page on an organization's website. If there is an abbreviation for the organization's name, the first time you cite the source in the body of your paper, you can include the abbreviation as part of the in-text citation after the organization's name. Anytime you cite the source after, you can refer to just the abbreviation and not have to spell out the full organization's name. Here is an example of the in-text citation being introduced as part of the narrative. After the organization's name, in parentheses, provide the abbreviation for the organization and the publication year for the source separated by a comma. Because a web page does not have any page numbers, you must provide the paragraph number for where this quote can be found. Put the paragraph number in parentheses after the quote. Use the abbreviation PARA period to indicate that it is a paragraph number and not a page number. This is how you would format the parenthetical in-text citation for the same quote. In parentheses, provide the organization's name and then square brackets around the abbreviation for the organization. Provide the publication year for the source and paragraph number where the quote can be found. The organization's name, publication year, and paragraph number are separated by commas. The punctuation for the sentence comes after the parenthetical in-text citation to the source. Here is the reference list entry for this source on the references page. Depending on the number of authors and the information available about your source, the in-text citation may have different formats. If you have questions about creating in-text citations for your sources, contact the NLU University Library at library@nl.edu.